Yeah, might be good.
All right, we're here with Lilia Vu. Second start at KPMG. Just, top 10 finish last year. What's the mindset coming in this year after already, winning a major already earlier this year?
I think just going through my same process as I do through every tournament. I don't really like to make a tournament bigger than another. I just go in with the same mindset. I think that helps take pressure off of me, and I just try and focus and play my best and have fun.
Yeah. All right, we'll open it up. Jeff, you want to start?
Get your thoughts on the golf course and what you saw out there.
It's really pretty, tough off the tee, pretty fast greens. I think it's going to be challenging for everyone, which is, it's a major week. It's going to be tough. It'll be fun to play.
What do you think the biggest thing this golf course asks you to do?
Drive it well off the tee, 100%. And then because the rough is pretty thick and the greens are firm already, and just putting yourself in a good position off the fairway is really important to these pins.
Go ahead, Jack.
Lilia, I'm sorry. Did you mean me or Rick? Sorry.
Either or.
All right. When you go into a major, I know everybody tries to make it less important than it is. Are there any mental exercises that you go through that? Because it is a major.
I think for me, I know it's going to be hard this week, but I try to stay more patient. I know there's going to be mistakes, and I have a tendency to getting in my own way and just wanting every shot to be perfect. But I know everyone's going to make mistakes, and I'm just going to try my hardest on the next shot.
When you show up at a major as having won the last major, more pressure, less pressure, or the same?
I don't think there's really any pressure. I think it's the pressure I put on myself. I feel like I have really high standards, and then that's when it starts to get in the way. But I'm just going to try and have fun out here.
How was the stature of this tournament, and with KPMG as the title sponsor, how has that enhanced the way the public looks at women's golf over the time that they've been involved?
Yeah, KPMG has supported us really well over the past couple of years, and it's only getting better. And this week already feels like a major, and they've done a really good job with everything, with the venue and the volunteers and the food and the hospitality. As
far as female empowerment, sending out that message as well, whether a woman wants to be a golfer or a scientist or a doctor or whatever, how important is that to send out the message that anything is possible?
It's very important. I feel like nowadays it's very important for women to feel like they can do anything, and I really think they can. And I also feel that way too. And today was also really fun. I had an entire group of ladies in the Pro-Am.
All right, Sarah.
Yeah, I mean, you're a player that tends to kind of like the challenge of a hard golf course. I mean, when you come to a place like this where it is super firm, super fast, really tricky, do you feel like you lock in a little bit more?
Yeah, I think it's more target golf, and I tend to focus better when it's like that, so I can just play one shot at a time rather than just blindly hitting towards fairways and not really narrowing in on what I want.
What have you been working on to prepare to take on this test?
I've been just trying to start the ball online, and whatever happens, happens.
Beth Ann.
Hi. Hey, Lilia.
Hi.
There's an awful lot of history at this golf course, or this club, these golf courses. Have you learned any of it since you've been here, whether it's on the walls or plaques?
Yes, I walked by the Jack Nicklaus one-iron shot on the 18th hole today. I thought that was really cool. I took a thumbs-up picture next to it with my coach. Yeah, it's been really cool. I saw a lot of the memorabilia stuff in the clubhouse and all the locker rooms, so it was really cool to see all the history here.
Does it make it feel like a different week for you, given all of that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was telling a couple people at home that I was coming to play Baltusrol, and they were really excited for me that they've played there too, and it's just hosted so many PGA championships and a lot of big tournaments. So it's really nice to be here at a great venue.
Thanks.
Going off of what you just said, having other people play here, how much does playing on a course that's so recognizable from its men's major championships elevate the women's game in your mind?
I mean, the impact is just huge. Everyone's been super excited for this tournament to begin with. I think all of our majors is at a great venue this year, and I'm super excited for it. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Brian?
Lily, in your opinion, who is the number one golfer in the world right now?
Women's or men's?
Women's.
Women's, Jin Young. I played with her at Founders, and she didn't even come close to missing a single shot. Putting, ball striking, off the tee, just amazing. And it was really cool to see, and just to see her go on and win that week too. It's like if you saw her the first 2 days, she was going to win the tournament anyways. That's how good she was playing.
Sarah?
Yeah, you talk about it doesn't put any more pressure on you, but having won that major, I mean, notice a new logo on the hat. But I mean, how much has your life changed since winning that major championship? I feel like the Honda was coming, but the Chevron had to change it.
Quite a lot, I think. I think it's been a whirlwind for me trying to manage everything. I feel like I've been going nonstop on everything, and then kind of had like a back scare injury at Mizuho, so I had to pull out, and I was just trying to get my body healthy for the next couple of weeks. So really grateful to be here right now, because almost could have been bad with my back, but we're okay now. So
how do you recover from that mental test of everything that you had after Chevron? I mean, you played like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, had Crown, all the media obligations. How do you kind of mentally reset?
I think just appreciating where I am now and how far I've come and what's to come, and looking forward to a bunch of great tournaments coming up this season that I'm super excited for.
All right, we got time for a few more here. Jeff?
Lily, what's the biggest difference in this version of you that's had success out here and the player that first came out on the LPGA?
Maturity, growth. I feel like I put a lot of my self-worth into my golf game, and that's really not the way to do it out here, because I'm more than just my golf game. And I really had to learn that the hard way, and I don't take it for granted. I needed to go through that rough patch in order to get where I am today, so I appreciate that too.
Was there a moment in the journey that you kind of realized all that?
Yeah, I think COVID really gave me the time to really reflect and look at what needed to change, and it was my perspective on golf and just learning how to have fun again. I mean, I could get that tatted on my forehead because I say that all the time, but my best golf comes from having fun on the golf course.
Just a couple more from me. This course closes with 2 par 5s. What will be the keys, kind of heading down the stretch to finish out?
I don't know. I think it's just going to be so fun. I love par 5s, and ending like that will be something new. I mean, I haven't played a course like this where end back-to-back par 5, so it'll be really, really fun to see. I think it's going to be really entertaining for anyone watching.
And then just...
Can I ask one more?
Yeah. Go ahead, Beth Ann.
I was just wondering if you could tell us the back scare. Was it a shot that you hit, or what happened exactly at Mizuho?
Yeah, I was working out, and I wasn't very aware of just getting into a certain movement, and then I just back pain shot across. It was my last move on my workout, too. So, yeah, wasn't good.
Was it like on the floor, like writhing in pain?
Yeah, I was on the floor, and then it just shot across my back. Couldn't really get from my bed to the bathroom, so
wow.
Thursday morning I was like, let's just not make this worse. So, and I had time leading up to this tournament, so what's another 3 days,
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just one last one from me. We had the Men's U.S. Open last week. How familiar are you with LA Country Club, and what did you think of the course setup?
We played quite a bit for UCLA, and it looked completely different on TV. And I think just with the grandstand setup and growing out a ton of fescue, I think that was not the same course I played back in college. It looks way tougher, and it was really fun to watch too. Yeah, seeing Wyndham win was really great.
Awesome. All right, thank you, Lilia.
Thank you, guys.